0 here. So here is my embodiment of the Marauder Season 22 Demon Hunter. First things first, let's talk about the set itself. Now, equipping 2 pieces of the set's companion calls all companions to your side, meaning you equip right away all of your companions. Then equipping 4 pieces of the set, your sentries deal 400% increased damage and cast elemental arrow, chakram, impale, multi-shot, and cluster arrow when you do. And lastly, equipping 6 part of the set, your primary skills elemental arrow, chakram, impale, multi-shot, cluster arrow, companions, and vengeance deal 12,000% increased damage for every active sentry. Now, what you want to equip with this set is Bombardier's Rucksack, because you may have 2 additional sentries. Now, it will total to amount of 4 sentries that you can activate. So 12,000%, multiply it by 4, you gain 48,000% increased damage. Now, let's talk about my main hand and my offhand. You should be equipping the Neta's Hatred, because it says Vault costs 8 hatred instead of discipline, which will allow you to vault even furthermore and a lot more. And this vaulting will be our main mobility, as a source of mobility. And then for the neck, Ronda's Locket, I equipped it with the gem of Enforcer, because it says increase the damage of your pets by 24.30%. You can actually upgrade endlessly your gem, so you can continually increase the damage of your pets. And then Wraps of Clarity, your hatred generators reduce your damage taken by 44% for 5 seconds. For the ring, Hellfire Ring, chance on to hit engulf the ground in lava, dealing 200% weapon damage per second for 6 seconds. Then lastly, that supplies our set, Convention of Elements, as our additional damage, so we can gain additional damage. It says here, I equipped it. You should be equipping it with Pain Enhancer gem as you pass by enemies, because critical hits will cause the enemy to bleed for 4,000% weapon damage as physical over 3 seconds. Now, as you pass by enemies, you are letting them bleed. Then gain 170% increased damage to a single element for 4 seconds. And then for the skills, your primary arrow, you should be equipping Hungering Arrow. Its one is Serrated Arrow, because for additional hatred. Then Devices, Vengeance, Sith, as it will increase your hatred generation, because you will be vaulting all the time. And obviously, Vault, stun and knockback enemies you vault through. Then Companion, I personally used the Bat Companion, because activating it will instantly give me hatred. Now resource is no longer an issue to me. Then obviously Sentry. Turret now fires piercing bolts. What you don't want to equip is this one, because you need damage from your sentries. It's up to you from these 4 runes, which one you would prefer. Then our main damage dealer will be Cluster Arrow. Increase the damage at a point of impact. Now, for our passive, Tactical Advantage, Hot Pursuit, Grenadier, and Ambush. For our powers, Manticore reduces the hatred cost of Cluster Arrow by 50% and increase its damage by 300%, which really works well with our set. Then another power is Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan. This really works well with our set as we are 24/7 vaulting all around. We are basically non-stop ping vault. Then next is Dovo Energy Trap. So if you will equip Dovo Energy Trap, you must be equipping the Rattling Roll. As you stun and knock back enemies you vault through. I think you should no longer equip Rattling Roll because it says here in Daneta's Revenge, Vault gains the effect of the Rattling Roll Doom. So no longer equip that. Instead, we can use Action Shot or Trail of Cinders. Then, or if you won't use Dovo Energy Trap, you could go for Elusive Ring. After casting Shadow Power, Smoke Screen or Vault, take 60% reduced damage for 8 seconds. Now that 60% reduced damage for 8 seconds will no longer diminish as we are always vaulting all around the area. And then basically that's it. Then let's get straight to it. I will show you how it works. So right from the beginning, you wanna activate 2 sentries for additional damage. Activate your pets. It's up to you if you will use your vengeance right away. So you can actually see guys, my sentry turrets are summoned and at a maximum of 4 turrets. That's why you need to spam your first 2 turrets at the start of the area. Alright, what do we have here?
Bleed, you filth!
So I'll show you guys what happens when I actually depleted my hatred from always vaulting.
I need more hatred to do that.
Just scroll your companions. See? Hatred regeneration is no longer an issue.
Sweet revenge!
You must be equipping guys the Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan because this is a game changer for this kind of set, because your resource regeneration and damage is increased by 25%. So as you move around, you generate your resources.
I need to go back.
So that's it guys for this video. Leave a like and comment if you learned something. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see more Diablo 3 sets, builds and guides and how-tos. So let me know down in the comments what type of content do you want me to see, or what games do you want me to play, and I'll see you soon in the next video.